Pop Blossom, such a powerful combination. You yeet the Nico in, and then she knocks everyone up, especially with relatively low mobility. Renato and Draven, easy enough to catch out. Rumble as well, obviously doesn't have a dash of his own. To try and steal away these Krugs. Starts up on the red. Gumayushi falling low, 210 HP on him. Chitan pops the barrier!
He's going to be a little bit behind in terms of his early clear. Now they're threatening a mid lane dive, but Curry is here to cover.
Puts the Shape Splitter back behind him. Volt Breaker coming out. Ona looks for the flash, catches Jinkedo.
Set up better vision around this top side river. TP's now invested bot side.
But Zeus using a TP, whereas Weiser has not. So if a fight does begin around the grubs as Faker falls low, Ignite ticking on him. Curry still looking! And Curry gets... As T1 have been rattled a little bit in this early game. Still, things going relatively to plan. They have the grubs. They'll get 3 of them. They're only about 400 gold behind. And even though there is a lead for Chitan, it's about how effectively he can utilize that 600 gold advantage.
Yeah, it's interesting because basically what Pain are doing is they're kind of
Karaoke now rotating it back through his jungle. Faker going in, has the fate sealed, if he wants it. Jumps in with a Q3, Jinkedo goes back forward and immediately Ona was waiting. A choreographed play there from Karaoke there in time, and Ona has to jump the pit. Curry invested his flash for it, but it's a Drake on the board for PNG. And Guma and Carrier might stay for one more plate here. You can see it's about to tick down. Carrier goes in, and immediately they dive on Carrier. Hostile takeover comes out, but Carrier will tick, and there's no way to bring him back from the dead. Zeus coming across. Karaoke has nothing left to escape, and Zeus will hit him in the back and secure a counter kill. But all the while, Chitan and Curry have free time with the bot tower.
And to being for a one-for-one, crucially the kill goes on to Weiser, and Draven doesn't quite cash in the stacks just yet. So you kind of look at the good news here for Pain, but Weiser now, oh, he's getting dived.
Zeus, Gumayushi taking a tower shot here as well. Ona's on his way. How well can you juggle the aggro? How are your acrobatics? Weiser doesn't have the axe, and Ona has a fist, but Weiser almost manages to get one back. Ona tanks it well.
Right. Eyes towards the minimap, looking at what objectives are available. Zeus that needs to be careful. The threat of the dive is very real. He knows that the equalizer being started, but
Pop Blossom. There's the equalizer onto Chitan. Curry pulled back with a face call. Zeus doesn't have to burn the flash. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, a TP coming in from Pain Gaming as they try to get Weiser out of this situation. Faker dashing back in with a soul and bound, and his fate is sealed. Faker gonna jump all the way back. Jinkedo trying to dodge him in the Twilight Shroud, but even with the perfect execution, I don't know if he'll be alive for much longer. Faker holding that Q3, lands it in the end. Jinkedo falls.
And very quickly, T1 have the soul unbound. PNG have kind of overstacked their resources on the bot side of the map. They've got 4 members here, leaving mid lane exposed. Akali will not have the wave clear to protect it. It will allow them first tower and a bit of extra gold, but they're going to likely concede mid in exchange.
And some damage onto that top tower. No teleports available to them. You can see Zeus in the minimap just pushing.
That is a lot of gold.
It's also just a lot of sound effects from their skin, man. Audacious bravery! Scouting that portion of the map. Curry looking for the flank as well. Jinkedo not quite with the team yet. Zeus now joining up. There's the equalizer. Ona secures the smite. Hostile takeover. Ona hits onto Weiser, but he pops the Ragnarok. Chitan was clipped by it as well. Should be able to escape to the safety of this tower, but Karaoke does not have that same luxury. Curry misses the Spirit Blossom up towards the top side as Faker dashes back to his soul, and underneath the bot tower, Chitan is caught out by T1. It's 2 kills to T1, a Drake.
It's the ultimate, but because the flank doesn't come to fruition, T1 just run.
Every bit of gold, every bit of experience you can on the map. It is a struggle, and that's, you know, what T1 have done better. Mechanic get help that on its way. Ona's going to translate his pressure from mid across the top, and there's the tower for T1, just pulling Pain Gaming around the map. Zeus, though, Pop Blossom, flash away, Glacial Prison still connects, and Zeus can put down the equalizer, carry a flash, hostile takeover, hits onto 2, Chitan's one of them! And goodbye, Pain. The T1 collapse is just insurmountable.
A valiant effort. They thought that they had caught out Zeus, but the response from Carrier, Ona, and Faker was just too devastating. T1, they're not going to reset. They've set their sights on the inhibitor towers, and they're looking to break the base 17 minutes in.
He'll crack through one of these inhib towers. Faker will dash back to his soul. Then Gaming might look for a little bit of a chase here. Weiser going in, but 2 levels down. Hits another undertow. The heal coming out from Carrier. Doesn't have much mana left. Ragnarok. Faker left alone. Curry still chasing forward here. Jinkedo trying to kill the king. and he should be able to take him down. Faker dashes back, but Jinkedo gets his first kill. Infinitesimally small, but not to zero, I believe, is the statistical call here. Jinkedo going in, though, and they found Zeus and Ono on the flank. Kuri's going to get hit with a hostile takeover already. Zeus is down. What more can Pain Gaming find? The chase is on as Ono has to dash away. Jinkedo's fallen as well, and Karaoke and Wise are the only two left alive. There's a bit of a meat grinder in the middle there. Pain Gaming were able to get one, but not much more.
It was a promising start to the engage. By securing that kill onto Zeus, you'd think maybe they can turn this around. The problem is the
Definitely knows that's not the real Sejuani, but Karaoke can try and get into the pit here. 3,000 HP on it. T1 begin to pull off. Pain Gaming just waiting to see if T1 will continue the push on this Baron. They'll keep it aggroed. 3,500 on it, down to 2.5. Karaoke trying to get in, but he's locked up, and Faker dives in onto him. The Baron already secured by T1. Fate sealed onto Karaoke as well. Carrier flashing forward with a hostile takeover, matched by the equalizer. Jinkedo's TPing in, but I'm pretty sure he wants to run away from this fight. It's 2 already to T1. Make it 3 as Wiser falls. Jinkedo tried to get something, but he will join his teammates in the fountain. Only Karaoke left alive.
The Baron secured, 4 members down, and T1 can immediately look for the end. Of course, the respawn timers are still very short, so Pain Gaming likely going to have one last stand, but T1, with utter domination, have showcased their potential.
He's allowing the minions to do the work here. Doesn't want to overstep in case Pain do start to collapse. TP behind, and that's what Wise is looking to do. Zeus going to start to back away. Doesn't have the flash, though, and Jinkedo is on the chase. Equalizer down. Ona going in on Karaoke, but there's one for Pain Gaming. T1 will take the tower in the bot lane. Can they find more out of this? They still have a cannon minion and 3 casters now. 2. Karaoke still that front line. Faker dashing back. Pain Gaming don't have the defenses to hold onto this tower for now.
They turn their attention to mid lane. Another tower soon to fall. Faker goes in alone. Getting good damage off of the Karaoke, just forcing Pain Gaming back slowly but surely. The base is falling apart. 20 seconds until Zeus respawns. With so many minions sieging onto the base, T1 don't really have to do much outside of letting the minions do the work.
Wiser doesn't have Ragnarok here. He's going to Ragnarok his way into the Death Realm. Another kill for T1. Pop Blossom from Kuri was stopped by a handshake. And I think Pain Gaming are preparing themselves for the consolatory ones at the end here. The dive in by Ona onto Jinkedo. The Nexus Tower is falling, the hostile takeover coming out. And Pain Gaming can only watch from the fountain as T1 rip them apart. It was expected, but it was clinical from T1 as they go to 1-on-1.